Hi everybody, a little update on my short on crypto. I took the decision to short crypto was like 3 days ago, I believe, and I covered my shorts because this scenario did not play out. So you can see on the weekly, Ethereum is getting a lot of demand in this area, and I really strongly believe that if we lose this big area of the $4,000, that it could trigger a massive breakdown, and I'm watching it with very strong attention. The problem with crypto is that you need to take the decisions before the big drop happens, because during the big crisis like there and there, the exchanges are down and it's just margin call and stop loss is getting triggered. So I had discovered with my experience of the crypto markets that you really need to take your scenario and your decisions before the big move happens. Otherwise, you can't be there during the big move and you're very disappointed because it's when you have the most volatility that you will make the most money. So you can see that on the daily, we had a first confirmation signal. The red candle closed below my big level. And I am also looking at this sub level, which is the other level I was looking at on a daily. You could see that it was a very important one. And we had a second confirmation pattern, and the scenario was either we close above and get back into the range and the scenario is cancelled, or what could have happened is that we could have validated the signal and we could have gotten down. What's happened is that we got what we call a fail move, which is basically when the market goes in the opposite direction when a breakdown happens. And this is usually a bullish scenario. I don't know how to trade this pattern. I'm very inexperienced with this pattern. I've been following some guys, some technical analysts and traders who like this move, but I've never mastered this move, so it's not really the kind of thing where I can bring value to you. The only thing I can bring value to you is really when I talk about some of my shorts. So I took, I'm going to detail my positions. I have still one open, which is my ICP short, which is still open because the position is not looking bullish. I covered my short on SXP. You can see that there was a beautiful breakdown short pattern that you have losing momentum, strong downtrend. That's what I'm looking for on a short selling consolidation with contracting volatility. And here you had a breakdown that happened in the same period as the Ethereum breakdown. So you have your short opportunity. So I took the short, and now you can see that it got back into the range. ICP did not get above its previous area right there, whereas most of them are trying to go above and got back into the range. So I covered this short on SXP. Other one, you can see that this one was one of the best failed move you could see. You could see you had a breakdown, and you can see that right when the market was going up, this one got crazy and really got back at the previous level. So I was cut on this short very easily with my stop loss. And I covered the one on FTM when we reached there. I had two stop losses, one position with a stop loss tight and one with a stop loss a little larger. So that allows me to have a different risk management and to still be in position in the case of a wick. And you can see that this one was also a fade short opportunity. So you can see the difference in momentum with FTM and HNT making higher highs on the 4 hour, whereas you can see that, momentum, there you go, momentum on ICP is just very much lower. That's why I'm staying short ICP and I'm not staying short. And you can see the daily on ICP. I can understand why people are not buying this because the chart looks very bad. So I'm staying short. It's not a problem. You might be wondering how much did I lose on this move. If you go into my position detail, you can see that I'm risking 0.25% on this trade. So my risk per trade was around 0.1 to 0.25%, and that allows me to have a very minimal loss in the case of a failed move. Why did I take such little positions? When I have a very high confidence in a trade, I will take usually 1 or 2%, even 2% risk per trade. But in this period of very volatile, and because it's a 4-hour signal coupled by daily signal, but you still have a very high demand zone. And what also happened is that Bitcoin was on a support level, and this support level held. and Bitcoin chart is superior to the Ethereum chart in terms of index value. And what I would have hoped is for a Bitcoin breakdown that would have triggered a massive sell-off, and it didn't happen. We are still building a very bad scenario where if we can't make new highs, we will highly probably we will very probably break down, and that's something I'm really paying attention, because it's one of the most volatile moments that I want to catch to make some little profits. So yeah, Ethereum is still on a very important support level that you can clearly see with the number of wicks. When you have big wicks like that, it means it's a high demand zone, but we made a fake breakdown. So as long as we're staying right there, I'm really neutral on my trade. I'm really not bullish on this trade. When you look at the face of Bitcoin, you can't be very bullish on this sector. But yeah, that's it. There's no issue about making failed trades. A failed trade is not really, to me, a trade that is losing. A failed trade is more a trade where you don't master your trading plan. But as long as I respect my trading plan, I just consider that as a losing trade, but not as a failed one, because, well, I respected my trading plan and I'm still very comfortable with having my positions open overnight. And that's one of the most important things, is to protect your capital and being comfortable with having your position open overnight when you're making swing trading. So that's it. It was a little video to update about what's happening in my trading, and that's it. I hope you found this interesting. See you in the next video. Goodbye.